Damn it! Hi, this is actually one of the most excited videos that I was waiting for because I wanted to choose my May TBR, and I actually wanted to give it a little bit twist. And the twist was that I'm going to choose it by authors. Basically, there are so many authors that I haven't read any book about them, and actually, it's been my TBR list for quite so long, and I wanted to do. So what I did is simply put all the author's name in it, and I will be picking the author by that, and we will decide which book I should read. So that's kind of a good thing that I did. So yeah, so this one is basically my romance section and all the authors that I wanted to read, and I haven't read a single book about it, or even if I read, I think there are two authors that I've put, that is Lucy Score and I think Elena Arms. I have read their books way back, so I think they deserve more than that much. My what to say, I don't know. So commitment. So they required more than that. So yes, we are going to pick up. So it has basically all my romance authors. Let's just shuffle it. Oh. And actually you can see it's actually very much filled. So let's put it. Oh my god. Let it be. There are some authors that I'm very kind of excited to read. I hope let there be. So we have one of first one. Elsa Silver. And actually my TikTok, not actually Instagram and BookTube that I'm using is actually filled with all books. The new ones, Wild Love and all trilogy, The Powerless, Fearless, Reckless. They are the ones. So I have searched out Elsie Silver, and there is basically her Wild Love series that is going on, and there is Reckless, Fearless. So which one should I pick? I have heard very much good about Reckless series, and Wild series is the one which is going on right now. I think there are 3 books that is published in this: Wild Eyes, Wild Side and Wild Love, and I don't know which one is the first and which one is the second. So of course I don't know. So I think I would be going with her first series, that was Heartless series, I think. Let me check which one is the one first that came out. Flawless Syllabus. Yes. So this one is the first that I'm going to read. So I actually don't have book. I have to buy all these things. So we are going to put the first one, Flawless, here. Okay. So the first one is decided, the Flawless. But I'm not going to stop here. Basically, I have to take 2 more, because sometimes what happens is I can't get that book, or sometimes I don't feel like. So I'm actually going for 3 romance book. Actually I plan to read 2, but let's for a safer side pick it 3. Whatever reasons I may have not to read the third one. So I will be picking up the second one. To read Abby Evenings. Let it be. I want one Abby Evenings in my shelf. Let it be. I got Julia Soto. Actually I have even seen her very much in the book. I think that one I have, book cover with the violin in that, a guy and a girl. I don't know, something kind of that was there. Julia Soto. So let's put Julia Soto. Yes, that is basically Forget Me Not series. Yes, so we are going to have, I think 3 books are only published, and the first one I'm going to read, that is Forget Me Not. So the first one is Flawless, second is Forget Me Not. So 2 books we have decided. So let's move on to the third one. The third one. Let it be. Anyways, I have to. I think she's been on my TBR list, I think, for so long. List on board. I actually quite interested. I have I think it's a sports romance series that she has written, and all her books are quite very much popular right now. So I have put 3-1 list. Mile High series, right? So the first book is only, I think, the author of Mile High. So that is the first book that I will be reading. Actually, I think I will be reading it. been a very much long time I have read any sports romance, and I wanted a sports romance. So I think this one will be the very much thing that I will be reading. I had actually heard so many good reviews about it, so I will be going with the Mile High series. So the first is Flawless, uh, Flawless, Forget Me Not, and the third one is basically the Mile High. So we have decided 3 romance books. There can be also chances that I read 3 books, and I will choose fantasy series as well. There is one thing book that I want to do is the thriller. So this is my basically fantasy series, the one I have switched it, and it is also covered. I have actually almost 15 authors I think in this one. So and fantasy series, these are all new one. I have read not even one single book of them, and there are some so much popular authors that I'm very embarrassed to say that I haven't read any single book about them. So where are we? Actually, I hope whoever I get, I don't end up in a very complicated fantasy series. I'm not very much good at brain things, so I don't think I want to end up, because I started reading Moon Hash and I haven't finished it, because I think it's a very early stage for me to read Moon Hash. I was actually not understanding. It was so complicated. It was this is happening, that happening. So I just put it off for a while. I think when I will be very well versed in the fantasy series, then only I can read them. Sabat Iyer, I actually have so much heard about Sabat Iyer. Is basically her books. Let's see Sabat Iyer's. I think I know one Amber of Ashes series, The Rose of Bargain. No, Rose of Bargain is not her. I have one more, is it the Her series? I think there are, yeah, the Her series, yes, right. Yep, I will be reading her Amber series. I think I have read Amber in the Ash series, so much about it. There is all in the book talk and Instagram, so I think I will be reading. I just hope that it's not so complicated and my brain level can accept it. That's the only fear thing that I have in my romantic series, that my brain can't accept so much complicated things. I actually have one book that I have in my mind, fantasy that is quite Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I want to have Powerless in my bookshelf. I want to read it, especially when all the Instagram and book talk is raving about it as a third book in April has been released. So I do want to read it. But as you have seen, every Maze hasn't come at the first slot, I don't think so. It's going to happen. Let's see. I'm also picking up read. If by chance I feel like drop out, what I will drop out. Is anyone listening to mine? Oh my god, I got Lauren Roberts, guys. I was just wishing upon it. I was like, no, it won't happen, and it happened. I'm so happy. So of course I will be reading Powerless series by her, and I'm actually quite excited for this one. I'm so happy. Something happened that I wished for. Now I don't. It doesn't matter whoever author I will be getting it. Yeah, I want to have Sarah Jane. Let's something that's not too complicated. So, oh my god, who is God? God, I think he is listening to me. I was just wishing upon her, and I got, look at Sajana's. Actually she has wrote quite some books, quite book series. Actually, one that I wanted to read and I'm very embarrassed that I haven't read is basically Court of Thorn or Court of Roses, the first book, right? So I will be reading Court of Roses, because if anyone, people ask me, I'm embarrassed to say that I haven't read Court of Thorn and Roses series. So I want to take over that embarrassment away from you guys. So I will be reading Court of Thorns and Roses, and I will be actually, but it's very thick book. I know our books are very thick, but I will be doing it. It's me, and I will have very much time in summer vacation time for kids. So I will get definitely a time back in those things. So we have picked up 6 books, to be honest. One is Flawless, Forget Me Not, and I think I forgot the third one. Was the third one? Thorn of Cotton Glasses. Was it? Ha ha ha! I got it. I'm processing it. Yeah, that one. Maybe more the series. What is its name, yaar? Play Mill High series. Oh my god, it's a disaster, guys. And I have one on the TBR list that is basically The Housemaid is The Housemaid Secret. That will be the second. So total on 9 books is there. Sorry, 7 books are there, and of course I won't be reading 7 books that I know. The thing is that I just want so many options in my life. You know, the thing is that I will be definitely having one Korean and Japanese literature with also me. That's something that I will choose independently. As it's my birthday month, I will be giving my friends and my parents a list of books that I wanted, and among this, I will be clearing off my tea.